come Mr. Richard Oforia ba lands there papa no wa bobby e lands and sase ho ensensemu ene ono ne yenya no ye nkasa fidie isu a ye no e ba betwetwe ye enkomo pa emu hwam e fa ye ensase ho on say which makwaji asase bi na ohene no aton asase no de ama wono no asan so aton manipa foforo a na eno no akoye manso kese pa e de ato eye sa asase ne so tina ye ne Mr. Ofori e betwetwe enkomo e de afa ye ensase sem ho a eno so no metumu so ono ye betina o ye nkasa fonu ni so na so no wanya education ni bi obu a wo hwen wo tie yen onim any education about how to acquire a land and as wanya land ni nku no awie no ekwan a obe process obe fam asi eye edan e de asi eye sa asase ne so tina no Mr. Ofori e wo ye nchen hanoma ye no ebebo nkomo nti mekọ no nchen na ya hye ye nkomo twetwe na so Mr. Ofori
oyine
pacho me ma wakwa ba
yenua
we dey ya bo waso ya enye sebia ye ha adwen na nkomo na epese ye twetwe na o education about how to acquire a land and na me so me baji bia ba besi me dan o so me ba na ye twetwe na nkomo kama pa okay na ye sha ase de a na me bi dikan busa wo say ye ka say land search a ade ne land search
no sebio ye fa say wo ho ba bia wani gin ho be so ware no a utu anamon nene afa aware kwanso no penifo say ukwa ware abisa
yes
saanso na asase to eti obeto obo etutu anamon bi ye di kan ni say with the site plan ebe call lands commission was a large database of land ownership nti ye de wo asase no ekoto lands commission for plan mu a the ownership will come up ne hoye ne dia no ebe pie
okay
yempo no say ye de akoto mu a epie no won say asase ne Richard Ofori dia no it's not enough as say still ukwa asase ne so nkofo a tete ben ho ibi se mu kakra say oh ho asase bi say am pese meto na bia unim ne asase ne dia ehunu bi painting na mechanics nti why to bo ayes an hwehwemu nyina wi aba land accolance commission so lands commission aka say asase ne Richard Ofori dia eno dia na ubetimi aka say why you search ewie ubetimi atwaso.
Okay, now question around person say searching no we are is it enough?
Why search area? Say na medical kan no say omo amoti ben area ho no bi se bisa omo so kakra ni asase dem dia ode wakọ ho no say o san fa akiri na wan kasa so opeda ko bi se bisa kakra wo na mfo mi so obetima fresh obi wa na ya metin say wo to asase a opese o ye no very very secretly. Yeah, it had the problem so bad. Obi oni no land expert. Wait me be say me who asase bi wo bro no we so mpese meto. If possible site plan no craft share sa land expert no. Because land expert they know why business in land be into areas are problem one is most likely say a surveyor and a land expert no. Obo area ni dia wait me say I had the problem with her. Ntebe ya free but we say we are say in a very secret manner most of the time it had the problem but into yes search your lands commission now one can say be say mu kakra ewo ono so na so bia uni me bia uni masase nsem ono so wo bisa no
number say bia akwaji asase na akoye search no na obekọ na asase no ewo obidin na nipa na de asase na advance akọkọt na ehwo na mo na abutu no eba ko ba se nipa na oba win case no eba ko se wo japade a waye e Land no so no eno no nso so ehwo asem te se
okay eno no sa no it's rare entrance but let's give that possibility a thought say ubi wa assassinate Richard Ofori dia obi de Richard Ofori akọkọt not just no Richard Ofori no na ending no crunch no because all things as na myself church say asem no e court as me see me akọkọt e was asasi ko ya ho but we want say o kan no kwere sa na kire wa asasi no won to nti on kan say oni obi go court case on that land nti in that case kwa no nipa na authors as no ubetimi eni no afa odi me betimi afa mra kwan so So when you no crunch row,
Control.
na ma sa demolition exercise let me take place.
Na sa nipa no wakonya se o say nipa no a wato asase na japade no awaye no asase so.
Yeah, usually acts of vandalism. Say to trust them na yeah ankofudi. Because court na ma kwan. Say obi betimi ebu edan bi egu efe document bi demolition order. Say court na e ma kwan and as when we in case kasa na wo say bi edan na obugu say dan na we say si.
Yes.
It had na nipa na what see when we need judgment na asase won the dan si wa asase so. Ono na enkan wansem. Obi okra na asase ya when we need judgment. Obi san aton. Jade na won ton man ni dan isi so. Say we san bu dan no say oje asase. Okay. Demolition order. We need demolition order. Meaning say on kwan so timi bu dan bi.
Okay. So what is a lease in acquiring a land?
A lease, no. Lease is an agreement between usually a buyer and a seller, but it's usually an agreement between a lessee and a lessor. Lessee ni yeni or to assassin. And I need assassin ABD in sem. If any lessee, and I need other assassin man. Be a or hini say busian penny so or your individual to send me. No, the assassin man. Or if any lessor. Now usually lease no ya expiry date and expiry term. Lease no it be a 50 years. It be a 75 years. And it be 90 years.
Okay.
After 90 years no it is subject to renewal. As I say nipa na lease no ne saka no or sign a babu lessor no.
Okay.
Now you renew lease no man. So that is it about lease agreement. It is one of the land agreements and one of the land transactions.
Okay. Can we say indenture? About acquiring a land, what is an indenture?
Indenture is a document transferring ownership of the land, usually for a term or previously indefinitely. Into your types of indentures. Indenture is just an agreement document. It's a proof say Richard Ofori ato assassinamo. Into obito assassinamo na wa ma indenture. It's a transaction and not complete. Into indenture na document. Usually we indenture anymore. Ube hu ne assassin free nsem. Meaning nja me be make assassin ya waton assassin say abre enye bre nyina na indenture indicate sale of land. Maybe you can lease, let's say, 99 years, 75 or 50 years. Into the assassin free in some for that 99 years. You do need signature or indenture. The assassin urban in some. And also, you do need signature. Also witnesses or indenture in the form of a site plan. As surveyor, I copy assassin. I draw a site plan. I mean, assassin, 1 acre, half an acre, or whatever. And even the location of the land is all stated in the indenture. I just say, Okota the Nayama receipt. In the indenture, is more or less like a receipt that of an acknowledgement document that this land has been transferred to you. That is what an indenture is.
So, can we read about types of land transactions?
Types of land transactions is a very good question. Because as I see what he say, as I see they do in someone, the better one say, oh papa, and a demand, oh mammy, and a demand, oh for being a demand. If you are crowd, oh call juma, baby na, a demand. And I say, oh, they will car be na the koji assassin. Your types of document and an indenture and a transaction cover that sale or that exchange of land. The types of land transaction. First one, if it could be lease, and I say deed of lease. Deed of lease, me say me was I say. Na pasol waba be whom me say opa assassin. Now my child say many times I made them no a lease. The lease which I say maybe assassin for the next 45 years, 75 years, or 99 years. After that 99 years, no. So many okra me ma ene wo ma e say omo sinkonya. Na you renew lease no. The lease there it is subject to renewal.
Okay.
Another type of land transaction, a friend of assignment, deed of assignment.
Okay.
Fanny said, media assassin now 99 years no. What now so 20 years? They say I got 79 years. Who person auto assassin? Say Elisa, who bet me at one movie.
Obe Lisa na so beto.
Oh. It's a good question, but yeah, Liz the music I can retrieve.
So all the man are high.
All the man are high. Easy. Oh, what 20 years was assassination. Maybe now 99 years, which are 20 years. So I count 79 years over ten assassination. And so now about be woman. 79 years now can. Also wait, so this so pay. Dan was no. We so pay. Now also person to man. Also be jemu man. So we can the man.
Okay.
The man are high now. Until farm man more than 79 years. Because one can tell me 79 years na aka. Until all the man no. Until farm is because assassin again. Oh, me dia. Okay. Until all the man no. If that kind of transaction no assignment. Okay. Deed of assignment. Okay. You are assigning the remaining of your unexpired term.
Okay.
To that new person. Honestly, let me assign you okay. Into your own lease, your own assignment, your conveyance there. A conveyance everywhere. The new land act no. A big conveyance everywhere. Conveyance na just say the jazz as no more crack. Okay. Just say we know what say for okay. New land act no. A big conveyance everywhere. It is here. So auto assassin will be conveyance agreement. Ultimately, register. This say, ebia only no in terms of conveyance more year before the new land act about 2020. Okay. Okay. Land Act, Ghana Land Act 1036. Okay. About 2020. After 2020, they say only will be called into land agreement. Now over the conveyance, ultimately register because a mining man NJ conveyance into it's a lease. Assignment and a sublease. Okay.
Okay. You hear about it will be the barcode site. So what is a barcode site?
Barcode site plan. Yeah. Barcode site plan not by senior this year technology economy. Na bibia computerized computer everywhere near memono. Na ma barcode site plan by another name for barcode site plan is digital plan.
Okay.
Just a site plan, a site plan, a drawing of the land. Okay. But expert drawings and yes,
architecture for
surveyors move.
Okay.
Surveyors move the draw site plan. But this time, this barcode site plan has some digital features. Okay. It has a QR code. Okay. QR code and site plan next. Okay. So you can actually use a handheld scanner. Okay. To extract data from the QR code, data concerning the ownership and other information from the QR code at the back of the site plan. And the site plan is different from barcode. Barcode site plan is just advanced form of site plan, and I say digital site plan.
Okay, so from that, and then taking it from straight, what is a site plan?
The site plan, no. Let me explain it in indenture. No. You can say indenture is like a receipt to indicate transfer of ownership. Okay. It is one of the documents and one of the pages in the indenture. Indicates assassin, a describable assassin. The coordinates of the land. We can coordinates now, like the geographical positions of the land. No? Okay. That was site plan. So the locality or site plan. So the municipal area or site plan. So the name of the owner or site plan. So our site plan as well. There is a Obimu site plan. We'll say this is a site plan. Yes.
Okay. But can a foreigner own a land in Ghana?
Yes, a foreigner can own a land in Ghana, but owning land, no, send a native only for 99.75.
Okay.
Foreigners, almost term of ownership limited to 50 years.
Yes, okay.
Will be a foreigner.
That is for the foreigners.
For the foreigners.
Okay.
Won't me only land, and I say I want to be only land for more than 50 years. That is what the law says. Yes.
Now I was say be a foreigner no. Now independence as in India no. Or the amount more than that 50 years now can so small. Now is it against the law?
The amount of foreigner and say more than 50 years. So the amount of more than 50 years you can't have any legal backing in the form of an indenture, because when you prepare an indenture for a foreigner for now who stay to a term of lease, say more than 50 years, you cannot register that indenture. Yes.
You hear about procedures before you start putting up your building.
Okay. You see what assassin? Why your investigations in the assassin? I assume I see there where to yaneka. What boundaries in here pa say a four corner lander. What say point A, B, C, D. Your boundaries. Maybe a 70 by 100.
Okay.
As I say, a site plan with indenture. Now in your name, because you see assassin, what better? The one site plan any indenture will do. The very first thing to do is to obtain a building permit. To call your respective municipal assembly. Now, what they indenture no are presenting. Usually, municipal assemblies they request for permit search. Into also be try apply Marco Lands Commission. Marco search. So say as I say now, we see that also no. According to the records of Lands Commission, what information pertains to that land? Into the FMB permit search. Then Marco search. Now they are back. Into Lands Commission now they search. Now they can't indenture no one. Municipal Assembly so architectural drawings of the proposed property now we see. More reason here, is it a 2-story, a 1-story? What kind of building are you going to do? Assassin who see that also no. Assassin can say yes, and then I will see a cover assassin do saying. Municipal for more 10 be over development.
Okay.
Say we sit down akata assassin na just say we going to names.
The walk when you be make a walk.
I just say PFU via no. What over develop assassin. One site plan, your indenture, your permit search, and architectural drawings. You know the call municipal assembly. Now it's a procedure. Almost the inspection officer was assassin. So I share say assassin and pa any na kakranka in due course on my building permits. But meaning say temporary building permits input final one in here already no. Mama temporary one I'll wait immediately. I share order in this year.
Okay. So me want to say bia makoje land. Land no me call municipal assembly one. On a district assembly one. Me see me be see ebi identity na also. But ma be no me see a story building. And also so
What koje permit say we see identity. Yeah, the permit number. Oba wa be see
story building yeah.
JB. Webu mraso.
Okay.
Inti what's the sound adwin identity foundation ko. Na Abrosan foundation. The entire iron rods nko. The work on it I see. Wo are preoccuped no assistant adwin say. Me see the entire be me see abrosan. Make a foundation out to here for the entire nko. Iron rods are we see here nko. Inti e be say we stick it to the plan. Na same input that you say o convert here. Say municipal assembly for can say. Me ba say me see the entire name masisa madwin. O ma guide o throughout the transition, how to transit from Sadentiano to
Abrosan. And
because of the building collapse incidents in Tina. Yeah, Sanko for more some big guide.
Okay. Now no mbazibia mako first one ya jimiska. Enu nti no mesa ko no mesa ko tu eska bi ma na. Ana so mbe de ma ye ne so a de yakoba me.
There be say lady kan no say ubesident ya. Afi de o say usi abrosan ya. Abrosan permit ehun hihye wo ho. Na dentia permit ehun hihye wo.
Okay.
Nti ebe say wo ankasa besi wadwin pi wo ne wo besa wo ye ho. And so even for what one among say Oko Municipal Assembly.
Okay. Yeah, the laws that governs airlines. Emra to asase eto. And I say do believe asase na emra down.
Emra down there. We can Land Act 1036. And I make say Land Act and abe cancel conveyance. Yeah. Uton asase a untimi in the form of conveyance. So we share program here. You can even go online and search for Ghana Land Act 1036.
Okay.
It's a complete document. It's a whole lot of other aspects of land transactions. Which me kind which me ati emra ase. Emra efa yensa ase mo ase. Nti no so wo sa.
Maybe about types of land ownership.
It's ase wo and Ghana as we say nye aban dia na ohene dia no ohene dia since akonya ne dia yes ohene na nkasa de ne akonya ne dia say yenu anu omo atifi mantem so na omo de omo ti nkonya so no skin belongs to the skin. Individuals, organizations, churches and na me say aban dia no usually for government projects. Into schools, hospitals, government acquired lands and then pays compensation to the affected parties or the affected land owners. Into in Sasia aban dia 60 schools, hospitals, bungalows. We cry just bare land for future purpose. And insurance so on sase. Insurance never categorize them under organizations. Companies near mama kanyana so on sase. Individuals the same no so your whole kwan say ton sase. And the types of land ownership there. We move ahodo maybe na ye wo ba ku bi a friend no allodia ownership. Allodia ownership no ye say as I say enne wo asuma sensem a kwan na onya free ni ho. One na ono so nya free no. Nti getimi trace direct to the allodia owner. Allodia owners usually they acquire it through wars. No. Kosa. You already kunim no na asas no. Any wars, conquest, I could do be so now fan assassin. Titimim sana na eti. The assassin say net the aban will be in sorry will be name your allodia owners so how muna titimim mom na assassin e omodia and sana omotunton bia na omjije bi mama you say nipa bebre eba benye bi no nti eno so what types of land ownership or either I can say allodia owner and I say government through compulsory acquisition. And our individuals through leases and buying and conveyance and all that. That's the types of land ownership.
If it be about size of air plots or size of airlines, or say like land and an airport on the size A say. So any place you have for A.
Okay, so the size of a plotter. Usually, yeah, it has some confocal say, oh, my size is 1 plot. We use my size is 2 plots. We say 3 plots. It is relative because ultimately determine what one plot is.
Okay.
Obi one plot 70 by 100.
Okay.
Obi one plot is 70 by 80. Obi one plot is 70 by 70. I'm talking about in feet.
In feet, okay.
70 feet by 70 feet. Obi one plot no. Nti obi one plot is 70 feet by 100 feet. Nti say usually obi when obi din komo na obi na okota asase na oche say asase me ton ma one plotter. E say obi sa ni mu na oche say one plot na wo kan length times breadth no. Length na yes and breadth yes. Na oti asase bia one plotter me na wo kan one sem 80 by 80. Because obi a wo wadwe mu no waka say one plot. Oti one plot oti 70 by 100. How could you carry or your size plan by 80 by 80? I say, that's what I know as one plot. Okay. Usually, the can say plot size it is determined by the length and the breadth. Say, I have 70, and I have 70, and I say I have 70, I have 100. What can you know more? The area of the land, and I say in the form of acres. Usually, 1 acre. Because 1 acre, we are talking about 0.16 times 4. That's I think 0.64 and 1 acre. 0.64 1 acre. In that regard, usually, it can say one plot 0.16 acres.
Okay.
That's a new 1 acre.
1 acre.
0.16 of an acre and a 1 plot. So we search and go for the PA search land search. Near my own PA say near or toss as one fan in the channel and see minimum or the core the region now or one the respective lands commission office no can register any interest in the land. Enti otas asi unye usidanya unye.
Yes.
You have to register your interest in the land. Stages you pass through. The final stage or the ultimate purpose of that exercise is to obtain a land title certificate, especially for Greater Accra region and other places. And yet, be a land title certificate. But Greater Accra, for instance, you have to go through several processes to be issued with a land title certificate. And see, when you are issued with a land title certificate, that is the ultimate document or ultimate transaction, and that's a form of registration. Remember, Udi Abba Abayano say, Mr. Richard Ufuri, Asasiya Eda Ahasi, ne assassin size, say, enough investigations, and some of your issues are land certificates. Number, and just say, you see, the Udi Abba Abayano to be better search crowd assassin as well. We say, Odia.
Is it compulsory?
It's compulsory. It's compulsory because there have been instances ubi ti asase so na obi afa n'echi a register sa asase no. Obaga say asase me dia me na meti so.
Okay.
You are just occupying the land.
Okay.
And apart from say compulsory, it is in your own interest. Say uto asase a and say uko lands commission na uko register.
Okay. Na me fan say bia makoje land, me say me dey farm. Na ya register wa me say nipa we ya obeji asase o de koye farmland no person or just asase no person o de koye farms. Boko na ade farmland na isi edan esi so a eno no obu mra so ana say mra no betimi ene na di ana.
Say ukota asase a nipa na auto ma no we be say dey na o dey asase no koye. Intuition say o dey fu na echire who say what shall say see dan bi adan kra o apartments na o ton o say o rent ya na just say when ni nokre nti unnu okay ense da nya aban mra na wabusu no mu woni ne ntem no na when ni nokre ama nti o kwan say obisa o kwan say o approach you and also confront you say uja fasase ya obaji o je say o yefu na fe ban say na fe de busisi adan na je say muaye bi e ho no so odi ama no na indenture ni mu no indenture between the buyer and the seller and the lessor and the lessee no all these are stated say asasina me dey ma no it is for residential purpose only for commercial purpose only for farming purpose only and no indenture also serves as a guide guide mumi no mo kita hodie and say mo relationship no
me am personal question ban say bia nipa no si dan e ben kwan how many meters na say e dan na o si no ene eye e kwan no how many meters na say e dem space or say that between a dan na o si no eye main road na say bia kwan a e that eye community
who see dan na o dan ben kwan what I would advise is say a dan na wusi what to assassin na wusi dan nti fane say asase auto ye no eni mo no say no 70 feet e kwa chira e kwa 100 feet between the 70 feet and the 100 feet no e wodia e kwa de ni mo e bi e kwa of 50 feet and e kwa of 30 feet e de ni mo within the 70 feet within the 100 feet and the 70 feet no ni nyina ya wodia ubetime sidan but you will a friend buffer na it say car ati free ba joti ma say car ati free e say wan kasa o transit un say nyina bibia timisi nti wo dan na wo si abenkwa fine wani mu unche ko say e ko 100 feet but omo we ko no di kan yi buffer no ba wan kasa nso no say wo yi bia we 10 feet bi o say we 15 feet bi e kan ho na ko achi kakra it is for your own good say be ya that chimbia sementi car bi say na money free kwan so a ansa na be duru ho na mikana no ajo nti apart from say e kwan na nkasa da ho no ay 30 feet no wan kasa so no ubetime agya 10 feet 5 feet which one you think is ideal you need a very prescribed measurement as I say we judge this particular but I know people live around 10 feet even so just 5 feet
yeah the juma de no na o say we bisa o to ga krabe ma omo a omo to ensase they see a different projects now advice be na do ma omo
and then asas futu amema it is an individual or person auto assassin afi because they say sika emuja and now say sika ye ti say hwirimunwi wotwe ya nipa bebre insase semti o ma hwere mo nkwa wo a sene ogina ho a ye bu ni dan gu no na koma ntimi nti ahwe yi ene anam otu no so ubetu no kakran even if possible don't make full payment make part payment and I send a mechanism asase no ta koso wo a ta asase ato 10 years 15 years 20 years ube kwa asase ayira ogina ho no ye gya ne se kono ko kire wa asase a onni na bi asase ne da onkoso nti ahwe yi ube visit asase no from time to time onye ready class obesi a better akọ asase obetime aduadua enua ni man so awo asase so na etodan so omo ton asase no onye say what show interest pe na wa sha say fresh asase no bi abo
more pressure
bi abo na wo say
you be say no be
ye je mu ama no na obi aba na wo nje mu na obu se ni me obu se ni me ona wo ton asase e na obi aba e na me nye ready ton na enko eni mu obi abo bi aba odo sa na fe akotu sika odo sika ko shim sika shim pe na fe especially two lands near na another group of the family say Akwano or is just a member of the royal family, doesn't have the locus or the power to sell in same be but e be ko wi echi na fe o san ko to ewo abusa for nsem nti unya making moves out as na o na pressure na ba pe say it's a warning sign just assassin asem. Okay, nti ebia na wo ho asase bia wani gye wo apese wo to ana se opencheche mu bi fa asase dwumadie bi ho a obetime afreme e wo 0244 982490 number ne 0244 982490 that's
okay nti so ope enchemu bi na se bibia fa ensase ho a at Senkoma, your name Mr. Ayer Richard Atutwinya. Ubuga Ayer Trustees Network for Australia. You were a penny for a monimdi. At the far Ayer Sass, want to say Mr. Richard, or a platform as well. Which me a bow. I'm more a year in dear and entity come a party for Ayer Sass tongue. Send a bay uncle to Sika Anton Chenny. Send a Benifoca and Sika, you were at Several Mumi or Chia, and easy. And then so. Obenye skapa de atoto ensase de sidan no aya na anodi yi nso boto asase na emanso ne ensemsem ewo asase ne so no de mesro se fa obi bia bedan trustees network na yemwo because e onipa attitude say Mr. Richard omo ho no ma omo aye crowd say eye bibia fa eye ensase ho no ometimi abo ama bibia so etimi akonkan de ama kama pa the trustees there okwatie ya na eja wadwo na obetwa bra na yemwo na bibia so entimi konkan ema oye trustees network for Australia. Mr. Richard was our platform no so eba ensase ho nsem so de obetimi anu adi ho nkomo kama pa na se na be ya onkotu sika enwu kwa we ene eye ensem kakra meka ade afa trustees network ho a me de ho nsem so etudwa ene ewo yedwumadie no so na me adoma adasene no yebesa ahia na yede edwumadie no a de aka no so ato aso ede ama